Welcome to New York City and Project Runway Season 14. This is the road to the runway. We're about to reveal exactly what the designers go through to make it here, to this very stage. It takes talent and tenacity to secure a coveted spot on Project Runway, but what you may not realize is that the journey to get here is almost as challenging as making it to New York Fashion Week. The selection process begins with a nationwide casting call where hundreds of aspiring fashion designers submit their portfolios and home videos.
This is my studio, by the way.
Here we are.
Project Runway.
I really hope to hear from you. Okay? Thank you. Bye.
From there, the most promising designers are invited to audition before a panel of judges.
Hi there.
Hi.
There's so much good talent out there.
The technique behind those clothes are stunning.
Picking just 16 designers is not easy.
Yes.
That's 3 yeses.
I'm gonna say yes because I really, really like your work.
That is perfection.
So please allow me to introduce you to the fresh and fabulous faces of Season 14. First up, 3 fierce fashionistas who can't help but command attention the moment they enter a room. Let's meet them now.
My name is Candace Marie Cuoco. I'm 27 years old. I live in San Francisco, California. Should I smile?
You can give me a smile. Yeah.
I think that I'm a very opinionated woman. I say what I want when I want and how I feel.
When was the last time that you had an argument with somebody?
I don't know, maybe about a couple of hours ago.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm really excited to look at what you brought us.
Me too.
Thank
Can
you.
Tell us about it.
So this is from my most recent collection. You just cut out the basic skirt and you slash and spread. It's like a godet, but a more creative twist on it. My mom could wear this with a sweater.
Right.
Or I could put it on with this little hot number here, and you could mix it up.
Did you hand apply all those?
I did, and I have man hands. But you could see that they twist because I do so much studding work. And then pleats. I love pleating. Those are always the easiest. Welcome to Silicon Valley. I'm gonna give you a tour of my lair. This is the family room. Not everyone has a motorcycle in their home. Show you my closet. Everything in my closet is black. This is a black long trench pea coat that my father got for me, and it was made and purchased in London, which is actually one of my favorite places to be now. How can a woman get away without a little black dress? Shows everything that you want it to show. Make a statement. This is definitely something that I cannot go without. It's my harness, part of my collection. I wear it all the time. It's my go-to piece. And then these babies. No one's gonna be messing with me anytime soon. This is my space where I come and get away from a little bit of everything. These are all my photos, and the center of attention is my kids. My son's 3 and my daughter's 9.
You're a hot mom.
So you had her young.
I had my daughter young at 17, but I still graduated. I still went to college.
Good for you.
My aesthetic is always strong and clean and edgy. It's like the character behind that aesthetic. Like, what does she stand for? And it's always strength and confidence and, someone who just doesn't give up, just relentless.
That is so bonkers. I love that.
I know that
Because it's like
skirt.
70s, but like
I know.
really
And it
now.
moves really, really well.
That is so fierce. I'm just gonna say yes.
Thank you.
You would really, shake things up.
Yeah, you are making it work.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Listen, I like men. For her, I was like into her.
Yeah, she's killer. I feel like I have to smoke a cigarette or something.
She was like
to
head to
knock out.
toe knockout.
Yeah.
Are you on? Yeah. But anyway, my name's Kelly Dempsey. I'm 31. Very outgoing, fun.
I love competition. If you told me I had to make a dress out of that coat hanger right now, I would cut that thing up with my teeth and make the coolest thing you've ever seen.
I think I would definitely be perfect for the show. Everybody tells me I should try out, so I'm doing it.
Kelly Dempsey.
How would you describe your aesthetic?
I really like texture. I made this belt right here. I cut up a lot of pieces of yarn, stuffed it in some tulle, and then use leather in the back to bind it.
Can she come up here real quick?
Yeah.
Like, this example of your creativity is so interesting.
My mom turned half of my house growing up into a craft store. So I grew up just around her sewing. We didn't have much money, so I used to wear a lot of hand-me-down clothes. People would make fun of me. They'd be like, that's my shirt. And I'd be like all bummed out, 10 years old. So I took the skills and I cut everything up and I sewed myself new. I was like, you ain't got this? That's basically how I got started sewing, completely self-taught.
I'm a horrible cook. I can boil water successfully, as you can see. I have about 100 cups of tea a day. This is Helga. She is the oldest woman ever. She squeaks. Welcome to my closet. Ta-da! I love sequins. I love leopard. I love bright colors. I love high-waisted skirts. I really like mosaics. This is like another thing with my mosaic obsession. And then the back's like an asymmetric.
Well, you know what? I can go either way. Either I can hate it or I can like it, okay? It's edgy. I can definitely see your craft store influence. Then I really like this dress. I like the neckline.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's really interesting. I like that you approach fashion with an innocent sensibility. It's a strong maybe.
This is the best day ever, either way, just so you know.
Okay.
I'm fun, funky, and fat, all up in a box. But it's gonna explode once it gets on the show.
I'm Ashley Nell Tipton. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from San Diego, California.
There's not enough plus-size clothing or fashionable clothing out there for the plus-size woman. And what inspired me to pursue something in sewing was because I couldn't find clothing in my size growing up.
Ashley, well, let's talk about your work.
I'll start here. This is my gold trousers and a buttoned-up top that's high-low, and I wanted that androgynous look, but still playful and flirty, especially for a plus-size girl.
We want to be able to show our personality when we're walking down the street. We want other people to be like, wow, I love your outfit, instead of us always saying it to a straight-sized person.
This is my personal favorite. This is called My Boyfriend Shirt, My Dress. So I wanted to extend that boyfriend shirt that women wear all the time.
Awesome.
Welcome to my house in San Diego. This is my workspace. Come and check out my designs. These are my fabric choices that I have in my studio. I love my pop of color, and so I also love prints, polka dots, anything, textures, and I love upholstery fabrics. This should go on your couch or something, but no, I made it into a jacket. I love the whole British and European look. It's fun, isn't it? And this was something for like out, night on the town, things like that, and I love that cape.
So what has been the hardest thing about making your dreams come true?
People thinking that I can't do it. I felt like I had a tough time being in public school and being a big kid, being teased all the time, and also being dyslexic, all up in the bunch. I just felt like, what is wrong with me? Like, can I get a break? Because I don't see myself doing anything else. I can't read. I'm fat. I found something that I'm so passionate about.
Well, I want to see more.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a yes.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by
This is very inspiring. I love your sense of playfulness.
and it's a really nice mix between androgyny and femininity
you.
as well. It's really,
Pretty adorable.
there's a lot.
Thank you.
a lot
And you're
to
right
be
about the
said.
market needing.
Yes. It's a multi-million-dollar
Yeah.
industry that needs help, but I want to be there to do it.
Well, good luck. It's a yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Up next, contentious contenders. 3 designers who like themselves enough for everyone.
I just don't see why it's so hard to make something fabulous out of nothing.
How do you behave if there's someone else who is really giving you a run for your money?
Not that many people do, so.
Welcome back. Project Runway challenges can rattle even the most talented designer. The key is how you hold it together when you think you're about to lose it. It's called game face, and these guys wear it well.
Joseph Charles Pulley. Better zoom out, honey, because I'm a big boy.
Girl, I got you.
I'm a Virgo, so I am totally cutthroat. It's definitely say what's on my mind. I don't hold anything back. If I don't like you, you definitely know that I don't like you. And I like small people to feel small. You do it with a smile, and you make them feel very insignificant.
Joseph, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm 36 years old. I grew up in San Diego, California. Went to the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. I'm currently working for Louis Vuitton in Las Vegas.
Start with your favorite. I always like to say that, because I want to see what you pull out.
I think the suit is one of my favorites. A lot of intricate seaming here. I love using silk, stretch silk for the lining. This is another one of my favorites. This is the top and the skirt. The top's really fun. It has like a floating peplum. I do a lot with wool.
Good that you live in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Welcome to my fabulous home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Come on in. Welcome to my closet. Most favorite thing that I own is my Maharashi jacket. Being a full-figured guy, I express myself much more through my footwear. Something kind of funky, like my sneaker boots here, blazer, suit, and hat.
So who is your girl?
My girl is sexy, but not in-your-face sexy. My design aesthetic is very mature. Growing up, my paternal grandparents were very important in my life. When my grandmother would play music, it would be from the 1940s, the 1950s. All of that influenced me majorly. I look at pieces from Balenciaga or Christian Dior. That's where I think I pull a lot of my inspiration from the 1950s, even the 1940s.
Can I see the jacket?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's just beautifully done.
Talk to me about how competitive you are.
If you're standing next to me and you're whining and crying about something, I don't have any time for you. No, I'm in the game to win.
I think it's a yes. I think the skill level and the taste level is extremely high.
Thank you.
I agree. This is a different woman that you presented to us, and I really like it.
Cool, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the way I see it going. I see it as me being edited as like a total bitch, yeah.
Do you feel like that's accurate?
Oh, absolutely accurate, yeah.
Would you say that you speak your mind generally?
Well, since I don't think anyone actually describes me as nice, like that's not a word that comes up, I would say yeah.
Hi.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, how are you?
These are two versions of catalogs that we do, and then this is more of our style book that we keep in the showroom.
Who's we and our?
Exactly.
The company is Artful Gentlemen. I'm the head designer, but since it is a company, I refer to us as a collective family and a team. Designing clothes for men and for women. We specialize in classic tailoring.
What's the turnaround time on a custom
3
jacket?
weeks. If I'm feeling nice and you're nice, I might be able to do that in less time.
Can you do a jacket in 8 hours?
I do my best.
Let's talk about some of your work.
1, I like polka dots. 2, this is the men's jogger, knitted cuff that we did rather than a commercial fabric. It's a little bit of a looser weave. I'll show you the women's purple suit. This guy we added 2 years ago, actually.
All right, Jake.
Yep.
I want you to stop saying we, okay?
Yeah,
because
that's
I
what-
want to know
exactly.
about you.
Welcome to my loft right here in San Francisco, California. Most of the time I'm working here. When I'm making new things, I like to be looking out at the world that I'm making things for. This guy came to me from the Guam tracks. He actually couldn't walk very well. 8 years later, and he's doing just fine. Hi, Punky. And now we've arrived at the closet. I'm just a little bit anal retentive. Everything is organized, everything in its place. Shoes are my weakness. Anytime I really get angry, instead of losing my cool, I just go and buy an expensive pair of shoes. As you can see, I get angry not infrequently. A lot of what you're seeing when you even ask for me to bring you current samples are relevant elements that I can put into production that I think match the customer.
But are you designing for yourself?
This, to me, is absolutely designing for me. They were a bold choice. I'm almost like, am I man enough to wear this suit? Yeah, I can do this. I can rock it like a boss.
Yeah.
You either love me or you hate me. It's roughly runs 60-40, like 60% I think love me, 40% don't.
I've made dresses out of my old flannel shirts that look better than what everybody else did. I mean, you can't really teach someone taste.
So this is from my last collection. It was inspired by a jellyfish. This one has about like 70, 80 yards of tulle in it. It's like a little kimono.
That's the front there, that comes
Yeah,
up
it's
high.
just a fun little look.
And if you get tired, you can just fall asleep in it.
Yeah. This is a cape dress. I use the reverse side, so it feels really soft on the skin. This is my jumpsuit. I like designing with a lot of movement and fluidity. So I wanted to use a bunch of bright colors, like jellyfish are. So my aesthetic is over the top a little bit, making a statement. I want the woman to be remembered and feel like she's on top of the world. And this one was my finale piece. Put like 25 yards of satin face organza in it, so it like trails out. So it's a high-low.
Okay.
And then I just put all the tucks on the inside, so the wind would catch it in the right way.
I feel like there's two people on the rack right now, though. There's the four dresses at the back, and then the cocoon is like a whole other direction, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I want to see more where this is going. I think you've got something in there.
I guess I have two different styles. One is more like preppy, and the other one's more streetwear. And then I'll buy something, and then I'll alter it, so that's why it looks so good all the time.
I just don't see why it's so hard to make something fabulous out of nothing.
How do you behave if there's someone else who is really giving you a run for your money?
Not that many people do, so.
Up next, it's been a rocky road to the runway for these designers, but they're back and better than ever.
I've been auditioning for Project Runway since the very first season because I'm a fighter and I'm not gonna give up.
Welcome back to Project Runway's Season 14 casting special, The Road to the Runway. Our next group of designers have auditioned for Project Runway before. In fact, some made the show but never got to compete. True story. But thanks to their drive and determination, they're back in front of the judges again, hoping for a favorable verdict.
Talk to me about being cast on season 9, what that felt like.
Season 9 was obviously bittersweet. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm on, they picked me.
That's it.
And going in, my biggest fear was I do not want to be cut first because we knew that was a possibility. Amanda, I'm sorry, you're out. So then when my name got called, it was one of those things like, wait, what? And then I also told myself, I'm not gonna be one of those cries. I'm not gonna cry. And I bawled, which was horrible.
This just wasn't my time.
I mean, it's rough to know that everybody's gonna see you fail, but it's okay.
Let me see those shoes.
It's all about the sparkle.
Yeah.
You have to have a little bling, right?
So how's it going?
It's been good. I'm older, but don't look it, of course.
Let's just jump into it.
Okay, my first look is diamonds are a girl's best friend because we all know they are. So it's a trench coat. I've been doing a lot of things with mixed combo of fabrics, and I do the prints myself. So my next girlfriend here was one of my favorites. It's a high-low, and in the front, it's kind of cropped, but where it hits with the pants, it's not like a skanky little croppy. It's kind of a little hint of something instead of it being so in your face. Next one.
Is this your next girlfriend?
They're all my girlfriends, and they're all, everyone says, why are they girls? Well, it's women's clothing, so they have to be girls. I'm consistent with color and print. Lately, I've been doing a lot of mixing of fabric, and I'd like to find a balance between something that's architectural with something that's soft and whimsical.
Welcome to my little piece of paradise in Delray Beach, Florida. Not only can I use an industrial machine, but I could do it in heels. I have a shoe obsession. I obviously need designer shoes to match with every outfit. I think that women should be a little bit sassy. I have my
Those
little
are definitely
hints.
sassy.
They are. Well, you can wear them with a bathing suit.
I would wear it with a jockstrap.
You absolutely can. We don't judge. Whatever you want to wear is cool.
Yes, girlfriend. There is such a fun energy about your clothing.
Thank you.
You know, it's very approachable.
This is where I'm going now. And now I've been really into finding ways that you can really push fabric, more cool, sophisticated way. Since I've been here last, I have grown a lot, and I try to push myself a little farther every single season.
But I get it, and I like it,
Thank
and I'm
you.
gonna say yes.
My name is Edmund Newton. You guys should know me by now because this is not my first time auditioning. I've been auditioning for Project Runway since the very first season.
Thank you for your tenacity.
Last season, I made it like
so far.
Great job. I mean, construction, yeah.
And I was like, it's here. I got a call, and they decided not to go with me.
It literally broke my heart in the sense of just...
And that hurt. That hurt.
But here I am again, because I'm a fighter and I'm not gonna give up.
Hi, Edmund.
Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Project Runway has been a part of my design career. Each season just get a little further. Hopefully today we can...
Seal the deal?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to.
How would you describe your style?
The type of girl that I designed for, I would say she is a fashion rebel. She's glamorous, powerful. She can hang out with the fellas, she can go out with the girls. This is something a little bit more structured and...
Can we see the back?
So it has a high-low. I think it does a lot to complement the body.
What did your menswear look like?
This is my menswear.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Thank you. This is my place, come on in. Kind of straighten up a little bit. One of my favorite things is this jacket here, which I made. I was actually able to wear this my first time in Fashion Week, New York. I love boots. I think my father bought me my first pair of cowboy boots at the age of 2.
Let's talk about this copper.
It's definitely, okay, I'm going out to have a good time. I look good, I look sexy, and that was kind of my inspiration for this particular piece.
What's it made of?
It's a knit, and then on top is pieces of triangular lame, all hand cut and placed on by hand.
I see something, and I think it could be super cool.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
I see it.
I'm gonna give it a shot, give it my 100% again.
Yeah.
My mom always tells me, she says, you can't win a race if you're not in it.
Hey.
Refresh us.
Yes.
I know you've been here before.
My name is Merlene Labissiere.
Great name.
Merci. My family's from Haiti. My mom came here on a boat so that I can do this. Tried out for Project Runway 07. Gunn was like, work on it. Went to SCAD, background architecture, major in fashion. And then I tried out for Project Runway after college because I thought I was the bomb. And then I got great feedback again, work on your craft, and so that's what I've just been doing. Welcome to my studio. I'm all about discovering new shapes and different silhouette for the working girl. Architecture plays a big role in how I design. I take a lot of floor plans and I come out with certain shapes to make a garment. And this was a floor plan. The front would look like that, one whole floor plan, and then the back would look like that. Like, I'm at work, and then, hey everyone, meet me at 7. What's so cool about this same pattern is I made it into a coat.
Can you try it on?
Ooh, yes.
Cool. Cute.
Yeah.
Really interesting point of view.
Another one that I love that you can flip it and you can change it is this shirt right here. I made it in cotton and I lost my mind. I think I'm done apologizing for Merlene. This is me. This is the package you get. I want it to be perfect so bad, you know? Perfect silhouette, perfect house, perfect husband. I'm single, by the way. I'm all about like the James Bond girl, you know, like she just got power, just walking.
Good, it's interesting. It's really interesting. It's kind of like futuristic.
Yeah.
But like B-movie retro, like it's like, I don't really get it, which is really good. I like when I don't really understand it.
Okay. Aesthetic and the shapes and everything lend themselves to being able to like layer. And that's architectural too.
So the first floor and the second floor.
Right.
Put together.
Fabric, the layering, the mint tailoring.
Leather would be really cool.
I mean,
for
leather
those,
would be.
For
Well,
those tops,
especially-
I would pay $600
Oh,
for
easy.
it.
I'd pay more than $600 for it.
Oh, this is on.
Come down to a store. We
Right.
sell leather, we sell linen. We got you covered.
So excited. See you soon.
Up next, our international designers infuse Project Runway with their own unique brand of sophistication.
I know I'm talented. Women tell me, when we wear your dresses, men want to have sex with us.
Welcome back. Project Runway offers our next group of designers something they cannot get anywhere else in the world, a platform to express their unique point of view. They remind us that fashion is more than a shirt or a pair of pants. It's a reflection of who you are and where you come from.
Your name, your age, and the city where you live.
My name is Swapnil Shinde. I'm from Mumbai, India.
And your age.
Really?
Swapnil Shinde.
I believe in ready to wear, but I think it's just taking over a lot. And we need a bit of madness in fashion right now.
So why don't you walk us through what you have?
So yeah, this is my take on a red carpet evening gown. A lot of the references come from the 80s, which is why the leather, the metal, it's a lot more Madonna-ish.
Gorgeous.
Describe your aesthetic.
My clothes are provocative. They make you think. My friends who wear my clothes back home tell me, when we wear your dresses, men want to have sex with us. And this one is the ready-to-wear skirt. The top is a lot more edgy.
Where did you learn to do such intricate stuff like this?
I did my 3-year course in India, and after that I did my master's in fashion styling from Italy. You know, the thing is, I've been a rebel all my life. My father was a businessman, conservative Indian. My mom's a housewife. And I started cutting my mom's saris, my sister's clothes as well. And I stood up for it, and they knew that we can't stop him. We have to let him just go to whatever he wants to do. A much more ready-to-wear version of the inspiration. Can be day wear, can be evening wear. If I remove the belt, it's a lot more day.
Like these 3 dresses walked down the Versace runway, I'd be like, yeah, those are Versace. For me, it's a yes.
So, yes.
So it's a yes from the 3?
Yes.
That's 3 yeses.
See you soon.
Everyone loves me. They call me pistachio. You know, the translate into Mandarin, pistachio means happy nut. I made in China, born and raised in a city called Chengdu, Sichuan province, where pandas from, and the people eat super spicy food. My name is Han Miao.
Hi.
I graduated from San Francisco Academy of Art University. My English still not good, but I think it's great, you know, with the Chinglish accent. Yeah. First of all, I'm gonna show you the senior collection, which is here. So use a lot of draping and different angle with the shape on the back. I use a lot of elements like boxing pleating in the front and some side pattern on the side. I made this chiffon pleat.
Is that the front?
This is the front.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it doesn't matter. You can wear whatever you like. I like a unisex, like a boyish girl style, not super sexy like that. This one is inspired by the movie The Last Emperor. It's like a two-way to wear it. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is good.
So you take off the snap like that.
I like you a lot because you're very aware of yourself. It's impressive. I love that you brought in this collection. You edited it back enough because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening there, right? But since it is all in these tones of blue, it's a smart design. So yes, it's a yes from us, okay?
See you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Adorable.
All right, let's do this. Hi guys, I'm Duncan. I'm a fashion designer from New Zealand and I'm really keen on being on Project Runway. I have been doing fashion for about 3 years now and I flipped a coin to decide whether to go rock climbing in Thailand for a year or study fashion design.
How would you rate Heidi Klum out of 10?
Ooh, like an 11.
Duncan Chambers.
Hi guys.
Hi, Duncan. So let's talk about what you brought us.
I have a knitting machine, so it's all knitted by me. So knitwear is kind of, I was taught when I went to school in Milan. All the pants that I did, I did like 40 buckles. I showed these at Shanghai Fashion Week through my school. We had
traveling a lot.
Yeah, I try not to get stuck in places.
I was born in England, but we moved to New Zealand. We grew up in Littleton, which is a tiny town. I played rugby when I was a kid. I'm straight blokey male. It wasn't like I'm made to be in fashion sort of thing. Like it was just something I fell into because I work hard at things if I like it, and I did like it.
So thinking about things like there's no buttons on my jacket. It's just one lapel is just a wrap.
Tell us about your process.
I do lots of production drawings and like sketches and creating a story. Then I go and I do samples of fabrics and finishings and knit. I boil things in my sink and wrap things up and dye them, and then it evolves and it changes. And then it comes through my hands.
I like that you talk about your hands being such a huge part of your process because only these garments would come from those hands. And I absolutely believe that. And that's what makes me very, very excited about your work.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Do you think you could win?
I know in my heart of heart I want to. Like, I want to win. That's why we're here. We're not, we're not here to fighters. We're here to get done. Like.
David John Piccolo.
David, welcome.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm 30 and I'm from Belgium. I came in America like 2 years ago. I wanted to try the American dream. And actually, it started a little bit like, look at me, where I am today.
Well, can we talk about your work?
Yes. So this is Ebonique, and that's a quilt code, and we can like tie it, and also we can wear it. And also, sorry, I'm nervous.
Don't worry.
You're doing great.
What's your aesthetic?
Streetwear, but with touch of glam, couture. And this is Jewel. He's from Belgium too. I bring him my suitcase. So this is schizophrenic collection. You can see like all the words good turn around him. And the short and the leg piece I made also with leather and neoprene. I really love neoprene.
Very cool. Let's talk a bit about growing up.
My father is an immigrant from Italy and my mother is Belgian. We grow like not a lot of money. And not a lot of love. I knew I was gay since 12, you know? I came out when I was like 16 or 17 and didn't accept that. Thank God I have a husband, amazing husband who supported me. My fashion saved me because that I can express myself and I can like be creative. I love actually taking fabric they didn't really expect to making clothes. Like, I know for some people it look like a pillowcase or something like that. You know?
I love the playfulness. That's what I get from it. It's really playful.
Yeah.
So did you quilt the fabric?
Yes,
or?
I quilted.
I love what you're doing.
I would buy 75% of this.
Yeah.
It's a yes for me.
Thank you.
Yes, 100% yes.
Thank you.
It's a yes for me too.
Thank
and
you.
this coat you can wear
I know. Could you leave that
with
behind?
sweatpants, you can wear it in the gym, or you can wear it over an evening gown on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, they're prim, proper, and perfectly poised.
The idea of this space was to be more like a pretty store where you can like shop from my closet.
Welcome back. This is the road to the runway. Our next group of designers have a very definite opinion on what to wear and when to wear it. There are rules, people, fashion do's and fashion don'ts, and don't you forget it.
And smile at the camera as if you're having a photo taken.
Lindsay Creel.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in Austin, Texas. I own a small batch women's wear company there called Emmy Shirley. I design for fit and quality. I want them to fit a woman's curves without being too tight and too revealing. You can be an interesting sexual human being without necessarily giving too much up. So why don't you walk us through what you sure. This one's like a super fun, easy to wear. There's a little knit dress underneath. It's got a V-back.
That is so adorable.
This one's one of my personal favorites, this little outfit together. Totally wear that. Got a little slit in the back. How I made this outfit too.
We could never have guessed.
Oh, okay. I got into fashion in a very honest way. My grandmother, when I was growing up, she was a seamstress, and I used to play in her sewing room.
People look at you and sum you up, they think.
Like, I look like a prissy, whatever, southern, upper middle class kind of bitchy girl, and that's just not who I am. But that's genetics and mascara, so. It just has this little like wrap dress that goes around it.
We put that on.
You can wear it, you know, alone or over something.
It's funny, you list on here that you like to go to the gun range. You're
do.
so not, it's like I would never think so. I love
I'm
it.
originally from Alabama.
Okay.
I used to have like gun range Monday and then yoga Tuesday.
I like that.
Welcome to my home in Austin, Texas. This is Oliver. I can't say he's my favorite dog because I have two and that's just not very nice, but it's definitely in the running. This is my mannequin. I call her Bernadette. I applied to SCAD and got in there on an academic scholarship. Graduated top of my class.
You're used to being the overachiever.
Yeah, I'm really good at it. If I'm not doing really well, then I'm not doing well.
I actually like really dig you.
Cool.
You're really cool. You have a point of view, which is so important.
I really respect a designer not afraid to embrace minimalism. That's actually really ballsy.
Awesome.
Do you think you could win it?
I kind of do. Okay, do I go now? Is that how this goes? Okay, thanks. I look forward to coming to New York and making some beautiful things for you guys. Stretch. Close.
Hold it up for 1 second. Yep.
So how's it going?
Hi, my name is Gabriella Ruda. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Let me check you out. Cute, cute, cute. So tell us about yourself.
I went to Parsons and I studied also abroad at Central St. Martin's.
And you were #1 in class.
Yes, I was.
How did you get into fashion to begin with?
Growing up, I was much more of like an academic person. My parents wanted me to go into medicine. Breaking the news with my parents, I'm like, I'm gonna go to design school. Like, you're kidding us, right? Why are you doing this to us? This is a pale pink neoprene raglan sleeve coat.
It's a beautiful coat.
So I like to say I have a feminine aesthetic with certain modern detail.
This is from my most recent collection. It's a plaid dress with gold trim.
Very modern, but with that vintage feel.
Yeah. Here I have my bedroom. For New York, it's a big size. And this is my boyfriend, Jared. This is actually a bedroom in New York, but I use it as a closet. The idea of this space was to be more like a pretty store, where you can like shop from my closet. Alexander McQueen, splurged. My first designer bag ever, the Celine luggage bag. Really, I think like going out shoes, if you have a car coming and you only have to walk 10 feet and you have a boyfriend who can hold you up. It's a brocade and it was inspired by butterflies, so I really wanted to use the piping to kind of mimic the shape of the wings and the curves and to make a...
Are you nervous?
Oh yeah, sorry. Too much coffee.
I think that this is a very private moment for you. Because when you're standing here in front of me, you're so quirky and kind of like uncomfortable and like this like...
Awkward.
Yeah, this is another person. And that's really, really wonderful. I'm gonna say yes because I really, really like your work.
My voice is strongest when I'm designing. I can speak clearly and people can understand me best.
Hi, my name is Lori Underwood. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Chicago.
Bring the rack.
Hi, Lori.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Good. Walk us through what you brought us today.
I love sheath dresses. It cinches in, it's kind of like a 1950s cut, so it looks great. All of my dresses and pencil skirts, the length has to hit a certain point. For me, it's kind of tacky if it's above the knee.
Okay.
I'm just all about sophisticated style. This is a skirt, okay? And then under it, shorts, okay?
Cute.
So I call it a chaplum. It's a peplum and shorts put together. I'm gonna build a brand with my name, Wanda Grace. Wanda is my middle name. Wanda Grace is for the woman who has to work but loves to play. She's not too serious. She loves to stand out while fitting in at the same time. When she walks into the room, she can sense that everyone is looking at her.
Your little girl was not planned, right? It was a secret.
No, she wasn't at all. And here is my greatest inspiration journey. I do everything I can for her because my mother did that for me. Oh, I love fashion. This is what I've been doing since I was 9. This is my passion. It's gonna lead me to my purpose and it's gonna lead me to my power.
What is your biggest achievement?
Wow, my biggest achievement, and don't you start crying. My biggest achievement, I keep going. With a 9-to-5 job, I keep going. I go home, I tend to my daughter, I keep going. On the weekends, I'm up sewing. So my biggest achievement is that I keep going.
You sold it to me. Like I was sitting here as a buyer. I was like, I'll get that, I'll buy that, I'll get that. It's a yes for me.
Oh my goodness, I only see this on TV.
It's happening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She made me tear up a little bit.
Up next, 16 designers in less than 5 minutes. Your final recap before Project Runway Season 14 begins. And now we leave you with a brief recap of each designer. Who will be in, who will be out, and which one of these talented designers will win Project Runway Season 14.
So I like to say I have a feminine aesthetic with certain modern details. I really feel like my voice is strongest when I'm designing. Like I can speak clearly and people can understand me best.
I'm a Virgo, so I am totally cutthroat. I definitely say what's on my mind. I don't hold anything back. If I don't like you, you definitely know that I don't like you. And I like small people to feel small.
Every designer has their own design concept. I'm just all about sophisticated style. Very ladylike. I want to give women confidence. I want to give them power.
My design aesthetic, I think, is fashion rebel. She's glamorous, powerful, she's a tomboy. Whatever she puts on, she embodies it and becomes it and exudes that energy out.
I like clean, very clean. Simple colors, but the little detail will surprise you because I think it's very trendy, not super sexy like that.
I love competition. I love it. I would say my style is definitely over the top. If you told me I had to make a dress out of like that coat hanger right now, I would cut that thing up with my teeth and like make the coolest thing you've ever seen, you know?
I'm a strong personality. You either love me or you hate me. I'm not going to yell. Someone may yell at me. That's actually very likely. I will totally get yelled at.
I look like a prissy whatever Southern girl, like an upper middle class, kind of bitchy whatever, and I don't feel like it matches my aesthetic. I design for fit and quality. I'm really good at making clothes.
I've made dresses out of my old flannel shirts that look amazing. You can't really teach someone taste. I mean, I just don't see why it's so hard to make something fabulous out of nothing.
My clothes are provocative. They make you think. And we need a bit of madness in fashion right now. My friends back home tell me, when we wear your dresses, men want to have sex with us.
If I can design plus size, I feel like I can design for straight size like nothing. We're so over the cookie cutter clothing that we want to be cute all the time or funky fun.
I don't care about making pretty clothes. I want to make clothes to sell something. I love to do like mixed clothes with touch of glamour and couture because that I can express myself and I can like be creative.
I'm an emotional person. I cry a lot. I'm very sensitive. I want it to be perfect so bad. Perfect silhouette, perfect house, perfect husband. I'm single, by the way. Perfect everything, you know?
I think that I'm a very opinionated woman, and I always speak my mind. My aesthetic is always strong, clean, and edgy. It's like for someone who just doesn't give up, just relentless.
Fashion is like a huge part of my life. Like I draw and I do lots of production drawings and like sketches and then those become inspirations for clothes. Like, cause I work hard at things if I like it, and I did like it.
Season 9 was obviously bittersweet, but this time, what the hell do I have to lose? You can fall down, but you can still get back up and you can be more fierce than before.
Thank you for joining me. Project Runway Season 14 starts now.